could have happened to anybody, but it didn't. It happened to us. The new band is gonna be something nobody's ever seen before.
Oh my God, those are my pants.
But they look so much better on me.
We got a runaway, a kid drummer, an old man. Let's just play it. A cover band singer.
They say you're gonna be a rock star.
What do you think?
Holy shit.
Thank you so much. I've been waiting for this movie forever.
Apparently.
Yes. I know that it's taken forever to get off the ground.
Yeah.
I'd love to know if there were challenges for you once it went into production.
Well, this has been nonstop challenges, but production always comes with challenges. And this story is a crazy story it was fraught with challenges. Like we're telling a crazy story that happened in the 80s. They all have these outrageous hair. That was first, and to me that was really scary. Like I wanted to make sure, like if this feels like a bunch of dudes wearing wigs and it feels like it's a satire, then I've lost. Like the hair has to look right, and the hair scared me the most of anything really making this movie. Like getting it right and not feeling like we're just making fun of this era.
So when the guys come to set, I mean, legitimately, like Mötley Crüe comes to set. I mean, did they tell you any more like debaucherous stories that like weren't told in the book?
I don't remember hearing any. The book has a million debaucherous stories. Let's be clear. The book has so many. I will say this: like when I kind of won each of the guys over to get the gig, they were all so helpful. And like I would meet with Nikki and Tommy and, you know, sort of fill in the blanks, like what happened between here and here, just to get the dialogue right and set the tone. Because it's not all in the book, you know some of these stories, but you don't know exactly the exchanges that happen. So we try to get as much of that as accurately as possible.
Speaking of that, is there anything, I think I'd like to look at the movie and it's about an hour and 47 minutes currently.
Right.
Is there anything that you wanted to address that you couldn't fit in there, or maybe that fell onto the editing cutting room floor?
I mean, yeah, there was so many stories we had to lose just for budget and time and everything else, like to tell this story that made sense. But yeah, there was a lot of, I can't name any specific story that we didn't get to do, because really all the ones that are in there are the ones that I was like, we have to do this, we have to do it, like so.
Well, you've directed some crazy stuff with the Jackass guys.
Oh, yeah.
And the opening sequence, Tommy Lee with the groupie. I would love to know, on a scale of 1 to 10 for you shooting that, where you actually would rank that in terms of everything that you've ever shot.
Well, it's not real. They're acting, so I don't rank it as crazy as the real stuff, right? I've seen some really crazy real things, but it was a maniacal. That was a very difficult shot. It's a oneer that goes all the way through and back, so it was one of the hardest shots I've ever done. And then for it to end that ridiculously, I love that about it. Like it's this super technical shot. It might not look like it, but it's a very technical shot.
Right.
That ends in something so outrageous. So that's how I wanted to open the movie with, like, this is the spirit of what you're about to see. So.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely got me. Like I don't think I've ever seen that in a movie. In like another type of movie, I've seen that before, but not that one. So, is there a favorite scene that you shot in this? Because they're on the crew. I mean, gosh, there's.
I mean, the Ozzy scene to me is when I read that book, I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. And then it was sort of like, to me, it's a big scene because when we shot it, we were right in the middle of shooting all this really heavy, a lot of the heroin stuff with Nikki. Where it landed, we sort of needed this pick-me-up, and Tony Cavallero came in as Ozzy and just changed the energy on set and just brought us back up to this big, larger-than-life, crazy story that we were telling. So it was a big energy injection when we needed it.
Oh, I'd love to know if you and I were to bail from this place, we're go to Koreatown, go to karaoke, which Mötley Crüe song would you sing? Or do you sing it all? I don't. Maybe you don't.
I do. I'll tell you what, Vince's voice is hard to do. I would do Wild Side. You know what's funny? Wild Side is my favorite Mötley Crüe song. It's not even in the movie.
Ride on Wild Side. Yeah, huh?
So, I'd do Wild Side probably, or maybe Live Wire.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, Live Wire. Okay. Well, mine's Home Sweet Home.
Right.
But well, thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Appreciate
I
it.
loved the movie. I'm so happy to finally
psyched on
see
your
it
shirt.
out there. Oh, that's why I had to bring you the spirit. Hey guys, the movie drops March 22nd on Netflix. Until next time, I'm Dr. Feelgood. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I had managed the Scorpions, Bon Jovi, Skid Row, Kiss, but I had never been through what Mötley Crüe put me through.
I am sick and tired of not having any fun.
Everything's upside down and flip-flopping.
Mötley Crüe, no strangers to controversy.
Vince Neil was charged with vehicular manslaughter.
Tommy Lee and Heather Locklear have separated.
It's a degenerative bone disease.
Nikki Sixx has overdosed.
I know it's not gonna be easy, but I believe in you guys.
Mötley Crüe, here